Godra helped him in his Gujarat election. Now this he's using for his Bihar election.
प्रधानमंत्री देखिए सर्वदलीय बैठक में तो नहीं थे, प्रधानमंत्री नहीं। हालांकि प्रधानमंत्री आए 24 तारीख को वापस और बिहार में चुनावी भाषण देने के लिए चले गए, पर सर्वदलीय बैठक में आने के लिए उनके लिए मौका नहीं, वक्त नहीं है क्या, दिलचस्पी नहीं है क्या?
बीजेपी के अंदर कितना विष भरा है, कितना जहर भरा है, कितने गंदे मन के लोग हैं कि उनको एक पोस्टर में सिर तन से जुदा दिखा, जबकि वो एक पिक्चर के पोस्टर से प्रेरित है। ये पिक्चर का पोस्टर है
तो भारत की राष्ट्रीय पार्टी, लेकिन यह कहना गलत नहीं होगा, अपने दोहरे चरित्र को यहां पे जग जाहिर करती है और लश्करे పాకిస్తాన్ కాంగ్రెస్ బన్ జాతీ హై।
పాకిస్తాన్ ప్రేమిస్తాంటారు వీళ్ళందరూ, ఇక్కడ భారతదేశంలోకి వచ్చి మీరు పాకిస్తాన్ ప్రేమిస్తుంటారు। మొన్న కొంతమంది నాయకులు డిబేట్ లో మాట్లాడుతూ చూస్తున్నాను, మీరు పాకిస్తాన్ అంత ప్రేమిస్తే దయచేసి పాకిస్తాన్ వెళ్ళిపోండి, ఇక్కడ ఎందుకు?
कांग्रेस और कुछ विपक्षी दलों की क्या मजबूरी है कि पाकिस्तान के बोल बोलने जरूरी है, पाकिस्तान का समर्थन करना जरूरी है? क्या उनको भारत के लोगों का खून?
Spokesperson of the BJP, Deepak Reddy, national spokesperson of the TDP, Karan Verma, author, also joining the debate, Professor Naval Kishore Yadav, national spokesperson of the RJD, Mohammad Tariq Khan, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. But my first question goes to Sanjay Jha, Congress leader. And Sanjay Jha, first you put out a tweet that is in such poor taste that it was called Sartan Se Juda mindset and gets retweeted, like everything of Congress party gets retweeted and completely magnified by Pakistan. So did this, and now when the damage is done, you actually can't even stand your ground and you delete the tweet. What's going on, Sanjay Jha? Everybody is expecting a strong response from India to Pakistan, and you're playing into Pakistan's hands?
Navika, good evening, and to my fellow panelists as well. I think I heard in the introduction to the program the views of the Congress party on that ad. I heard Supriya, Shunet. I heard various people saying that it was an ad which basically highlighted the fact that the opposition was extremely disappointed, if not disturbed altogether, that a horrific tragedy happened in Pahalgam, a terror attack that killed innocent tourists of India, and the Prime Minister, who was in the country, did not attend the all-party meet. That's a short substance of their argument. But I am actually astonished, and I'm telling you, I'm equally saddened by how blatantly hypocritical can the BJP be. I live in Mumbai, and I know that you were very much part of the Times Now team that was covering the 26/11 attacks that happened here in 2008. And I want to give you two instances. Your viewers need to know this, because we are talking at a time when there should be remorse, when we should still be mourning and grieving the families, the victims who have suffered that horrible attack that killed innocent people in Pahalgam. Here are my two examples, Navika, and don't interrupt me until I finish this. There was an advertisement, and I live in Mumbai, so even I saw the terror attack at very close distance, by the way. I lost people whom I knew. This was an ad put out by the BJP within 3 days of the 26/11 attacks. Let me read it out to you. Your viewers should know this. Brutal terror strikes at will. Weak government, unwilling and incapable. Fight terror, vote BJP. Look at the last two lines. Fight terror, vote BJP. This happened within days when the 26/11 attack, which we know killed, it was like a slaughterhouse in Mumbai. The BJP was actually asking for votes because Rajasthan and Delhi were going to elections within days of 26/11. At that point, Chief Minister Mr. Modi, outside the Trident Oberoi Hotel on Nariman Point, was making a speech making the Indian government look weak and fragile and humiliating Dr. Manmohan Singh. I don't think we felt that was appropriate, but we also felt at that point of time, as a leader of a very prominent state, he had every right to question the government if he felt the government hadn't done well. I want to only ask one question of the BJP today. Actually, Siddharth Yadav of the BJP and I are on the same side. I don't think we should let Pakistan take advantage of what happened in Pahalgam. Please do not attack Kashmiris across the country. Let us not target Indian Muslims, because that's what Pakistan wants. But my question to my friend Siddharth Yadav is a young guy. I'm sure he's got a brilliant political future ahead of him. Siddharth, answer me man to man as ordinary citizens. Is questioning your government for intelligence and security failure that killed people. For God's sake, innocent tourists died in Pahalgam. And let me tell you, Siddharth, even I was there in Pahalgam.
But Sanjay Jha, all of that was settled in the all-party meeting. An opportunity was given to debate, to listen, to raise questions, and the Congress party came out and said, we stand with the government for whatever decision it may take. Yet, it comes out and puts these tweets, these comments that are picked up by Pakistan ad nauseum, even in the last 6 days. Number one, how much insensitivity is enough for Congress party to show? And number two, even if you wanted to delete it, it took you 24 hours to delete that tweet to understand that you had made a mistake, Sanjay Jha. Last night at 10 p.m. they put out that tweet. And today at 9:15 or 9:30 p.m. they actually realized that they had made a mistake and it took them 24 hours. Is that how long the penny takes
Navika,
to drop in the Congress?
Very quickly. Let me answer you very quickly. One of the biggest mistakes we are making, Navika, trust me, and I'm speaking here again, not just as somebody who supports the Congress, but just as an ordinary citizen of this country, we should be doing both the things without dehyphenating them. We must support the government in its attempt to make sure that Pakistan pays for the horrendous, dastardly attack on our citizens. Absolutely. And the second point is that we also need to question the government from that braggadocio.
Dr. Sanjay Jha, I am not at all standing against your right to ask questions. But these questions have to be asked at a forum, not on the open platforms where it is being misused by Pakistan. There are letters that have been written. There was an all-party meeting, and I'm sure your leaders who were present there, including Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, and the defense minister was briefing them. But Siddharth Yadav, is that a defense for putting out a Sartan se juda kind of tweet and taking 24 hours to realize that that tweet was in bad taste? And then they have leader after leader, somebody suggesting start holding talks with Pakistan, somebody even going to the extent of saying that this has been done, Pahalgam carnage has been done by the BJP itself because it is Bihar elections.
Navika, the very fact that the BJP says Sar Tan Se Juda is communal.
Navika, I think what is happening in the country today, and especially what is happening from the ends of the opposition, is most unfortunate what we have to witness as a country. Sanjay Jha was speaking a lot of things. I will ask few things and I want your viewers to understand. You want to ask the questions to the government? I will not even remind you what is the time, what is the way. You want to ask questions? Go ahead and ask questions. But what is your leader Saifuddin So saying? That accept the Pakistan's word if they are saying that they have not done it. Put yourself in the shoes of the people who have lost their lives. Put yourself in the shoes of the people who were there, who witnessed the terror attack. What are you telling them? That if Pakistan is saying that they have not done it, accept it. What is your spokesperson Sheikh Amir saying? That we don't want any tourism, we don't want any vikas, and then you want to talk about Kashmiris. What is your leader Robert Vadra saying? He's saying that because there is a Hindu sentiment in the country and that is why the terrorists have done it. They want to justify. What is Siddaramaiah saying? That we don't want any war. What is Vijay Vetriwar saying? That they can't. Who has asked the names before killing? What are you doing? Which side are you on? Your leaders are posting, your leaders are making statements, your Twitter handles are posting, your official Twitter handles are posting that Pahalgam is 300 kilometers from the border. How can Pakistanis enter and do it? It is being quoted in Pakistan. It is going to be taken to international forums. Pakistan is using your statements as a leverage. They are using your statements as a defense. Don't you realize that? You are an opposition party, but an opposition party of India. Do not forget that. You are a party, a political party of India. You might hate Narendra Modi ji. You might hate Bharatiya Janata Party. You might hate the RSS. But you should not hate Bharat. You should not hate India. You have gone to that extent that when we are in such critical times, when we are in such sensitive times, you are posting about our Prime Minister with a headless image. The same which is being done by a Pakistan ambassador in London, the actions that he does, and Congress party reciprocates the same in India. Are you an Indian political party or not? That is my question to you.
Temur Rahat, a senior Pakistani military official, did this gesture, Sanjay Jha. I'm asking you, Sanjay Jha, are you serious? Do you want to now imitate Pakistani military officials?
Navika, I just believe that the BJP making an allegation that that picture of Mr. Modi is a repugnant manifestation of Sar Tan Se Juda is a very vulgar and a crude attempt at communal polarization by the BJP. I think the Congress is not doing that. The Congress put out an ad and Supriya has made her position quite clear.
Then why delete it? Then why delete it?
But this is pretty,
then why delete it? Because you suddenly were embarrassed and you realized that you had crossed the line. And is that an ad? That is actually the statement of the thinking of the Congress party. Gayab? The Prime Minister sitting doing meeting after meeting. Gayab to Rahul Gandhi hote hai. Look at his attendance in Parliament. He is going and giving lectures abroad. But Deepak Reddy, I want to ask you, do you stand with Sanjay Jha, who says that this was not what Congress party was thinking? The BJP is trying to polarize. Or do you think this tweet that was put out and then the deletion clearly shows that they've been caught red-handed without a defense?
Navika, let me start off with two questions. Why Congress leaders' videos are so popular in Pakistan, and why Congress leaders are getting thumbs up for their videos and their statements in Pakistan? I'm starting off with this. Absolutely shocking comments. I would like to, get a few to our viewers. India must not go to war with Pakistan. Don't blame Pakistan. It's Hindutva. How can you stop water going to Pakistan? Talk to Pakistan. Not seen religion before killing. This is BJP sponsored for Bihar elections. And AP Congress head says Modi is an internal terrorist. Can you believe these comments? And I have a straight question. If such comments are coming out, how would Pakistan take us? Isn't this betrayal? Isn't this treachery? Isn't this trying to weaken our nation? Is a straight question I have to ask. And now coming to the Gayab poster, I would like to interpret it in this way. It is the brain of the Congress that is missing. 1947, when Pakistan attacked us and their army was only 1/3, where did the Congress brain Gayab? And in 1966, after winning the war, our territory was given off. Gayab again their brain. 1999, Kargil, they did not even attend the all-party meeting. Gayab. After 26/11 Mumbai attack, no action was taken. Gayab. After 2013, our soldiers were beheaded. No action. Gayab. In 1971, the last one, absolutely shocking victory. We had a grand victory. And what did they do? 13,000 square kilometers was given back. Our prisoner of war were not taken. 93,000 Pakistan prisoners of war were handed over without war crime trial, and they didn't even ask for POK back, and they declared line of control to be an actual one and legitimized it. And chicken neck, we could have taken some more area, they did not bother. We could have taken access to the sea, which was not done. What is this? Isn't this Gayab totally? The brain itself of Congress party is Gayab. Can anybody answer to these blunders which have hurted us to an extent which cannot be explained? And now if you see the comments of Rahul Gandhi and the Congress India ecosystem, the 26/11, they said it was not Pakistan which did it, which were the Hindutva people who have done. Rahul Gandhi comes and says whatever the Pakistanis are saying about Article 370, Rahul Gandhi's comments are similar to the Pakistanis about surgical strike. Rahul Gandhi's comments are similar to what the Pakistanis say on
cover note of Pakistan's dossier that was submitted to the UN, for God's sake. You don't learn from your previous mistakes, Sanjay Jha, and that is distressing for a nation which is standing at this juncture. I understand politics when there is a parliament session, when there are elections, when you want to raise questions. I don't even grudge you your questions at this stage. But to do it on a stage, on a platform where Pakistan is going to take advantage, is that not something that you need to calibrate and really think about? You can't be so trigger happy within your own country that you actually compromise on India's global standing. So let me ask Professor Naval Kishore Yadav. Naval Kishore Yadav, elections are important. I understand. Everybody takes elections seriously, as they should. It is the dance of democracy that must take place. But elections are still 6 months away. To link what has happened in Pahalgam to possible elections and trying to bring these two things together, do you think थोड़ी ज्यादती हो गई है, थोड़ा अन्याय हो गया है भारत के साथ?
नहीं, बिल्कुल अन्याय हो गया है, क्योंकि पहलगांव दर्दनाक घटना के बाद प्रधानमंत्री और बिहार के मुख्यमंत्री बिहार में आकर एक स्टेज पे बहुत अच्छे से मुस्कुरा रहे थे। ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, इसको आप अप्रिशिएट करते हैं और यह देश के लिए बहुत अच्छी बात है और ये पाकिस्तान को पसंद नहीं आएगा। देखिए, इन सब बातों का कोई मतलब नहीं है। जो सीरियसनेस भारत सरकार को होनी चाहिए, आप तो नोटबंदी के समय भी कहा था कि आतंकवाद खत्म हो जाएगा, नोटबंदी के बाद आपने 370 के बाद बोला कि आतंकवाद खत्म हो जाएगा। जो घटनाएं घटित हो रही हैं वो पुलवामा और पहलगांव जैसे के अलावा भी बहुत सारी घटनाएं हो रही हैं, उसमें क्या आप सरकार को लगातार अप्रिशिएट करते रहें, ये अच्छी बात है। सरकार से सवाल नहीं पूछे जाए। हमने तो लेटर भी लिखा हमारे पार्टी ने कि भाई ज्वाइंट जो है ये लोकसभा का सेशन बनाना चाहिए, विशेष सेशन बनाना चाहिए। इस कोई देश का पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ऐसा नहीं है जो ये नहीं चाहेगा कि हमारा देश स्ट्रांग रहे और इस तरह के घटनाओं को कंट्रोल करे। इसमें कहाँ डाउट है। आप जानबूझकर एक चीज को इतना घुमाते हैं कि सरकार पे कोई सवाल नहीं उठाए, सरकार से कोई पूछे भी नहीं कि आप क्या कर रहे हैं। आप केवल ये चाहते हैं कि अप्रिशिएट उनका जय, और अभी भी जय और कभी भी जय। आई थिंक भाजपा तो इस चीज के लिए जानी जाती है, प्रोपेगेंडा फैलाने के लिए, और उनके पास एक नहीं कई लोग हैं जो प्रोपेगेंडा फैलाते हैं। चुनाव में भी आकर लोगों को पाकिस्तान भेजते हैं। आप पाकिस्तान की बात करती हैं, पाकिस्तान भेजने वाले तो एजेंट सारे भाजपा में बैठे हुए हैं। चुनाव के समय अक्सर उसी भाषा में बात करते हैं। सवाल यह है कि देश की सुरक्षा का मसला है, सीरियसनेस का मामला है। भारत सरकार कितनी सीरियस है ये भारत सरकार को बताना चाहिए।
अच्छा,
26
तो आप पाकिस्तान को बताना चाहते हैं कि भारत सरकार सीरियस नहीं है। आप पाकिस्तान को ये मैसेज देना चाहते हैं कि इस देश की आर्मी उनसे लड़ नहीं सकती, क्योंकि सरकार तो जाएगी नहीं लड़ने, आर्मी जाएगी, नेवी जाएगी, एयरफोर्स जाएगी। तो आप बताना चाहते हैं कि इनमें दम नहीं है। ये हमारे देश में जो है यहाँ पर लोग चुनाव खेलते हैं।
सरकार का कोई रोल नहीं है उस एक्शन में।
नहीं, सरकार का है, बट सरकार लड़ने तो जाएगी नहीं। तो आप जब कह रहे हैं नहीं, आप जब कह रहे हैं कि सरकार सीरियस नहीं है, गायब, एक कह रहा है गायब, एक कह रहा है सरकार सीरियस नहीं है। प्रधानमंत्री मीटिंग पर मीटिंग कर रहे हैं, अब आपको उसकी ब्रीफिंग देंगे, ज्वाइंट सेशन ऑफ पार्लियामेंट करके बताएंगे कि हमारा यहां से सिपाही जाएगा, वहां से आर्मी जाएगी, आपको पूरा मैप बनाकर देंगे ताकि आप ट्वीट कर सके। कमाल करते हैं नवल किशोर जी। बट सिद्धार्थ यादव, प्लीज रिस्पॉन्ड टू हिज चार्ज।
सिर्फ आपको मालूम है
नाविका जी, नवल किशोर जी सेइंग कि प्रधानमंत्री को अपना जय चाहिए, बार बार जय चाहिए। वी आर सेइंग किसी का जय मत करिए। भारत का तो जय कर सकते हैं एट दिस आवर और नॉट। हु इज फोर्सिंग यू टू मेक सच स्टेटमेंट्स? Your party's chief spokesperson शक्ति यादव came out and said that this is ये भारत का क्या हुआ है? Your party's chief spokesperson came out and said that you have those spokespersons in your party. What kind of party are you? Who gave you the right to come out and say that Pakistan is not done as the BJP is doing? Who gave you the right? Your party's spokesperson statement is being quoted in Pakistan. You are taking it to the UN stages. Who gave you that right? Nobody has given you the right. Every time when India is in a time of crisis, when we require support from all political parties, be it after 26/11, be it after Pulwama, be it after the aerial strike, you are experts in giving a clean chit to Pakistan. You will come out and give a clean chit to Pakistan. Why is that so? Where is this Pakistan prem coming from? Navika, I asked this question. I was not speaking when Naval Kishore ji was speaking. Naval Kishore ji, अभी मैं जवाब दे रहा हूँ, आप जवाब सुनने की हिम्मत रखिए। आप लोग सुन नहीं सकते सच्चाई को, इसलिए आप लोग ऊपर बोलते हैं। आप टीवी पे बैठ करके बदतमीजी करना चाहते हैं क्योंकि आप चाहते हैं कि देश की जनता को सच्चाई ना पता चले। आप लोग सिर्फ बदतमीजी करना चाहते हैं। किसने अधिकार दिया?
नवल किशोर जी, प्लीज काम डाउन। आई वांट टू आस्क यू अ क्वेश्चन। तब आपकी आवाज कहां थी जब 26/11 के बाद तब के एयर चीफ सवाल पूछ रहे थे, बार बार कह रहे थे कि हमारी पूरी तैयारी है। 3 हफ्ते तक फोन उठाकर किसी ने कहा नहीं हमारे फोर्सेस को कि चले जाओ पाकिस्तान से लड़ लो, बिकॉज 166 people, Indian and foreign nationals, had been targeted in India. A Pakistani terrorist was caught live in India. But that time, दम नहीं था किसी के पास ये सवाल पूछने का और कोई एक्शन लेने का। आज बहुत शेर हो गए हैं आप बहुत सवाल निकल रहे हैं आपके। 2008 के सवाल कहाँ गए पता नहीं, हजम हो गए। लेकिन तारिक खान साहब, मिस्टर तारिक खान, there are questions that viewers are asking. These are questions from the people who are Indian citizens. They are asking, shouldn't the Congress learn something from Owaisi and Omar Randhir from Bihar asking this question? They have acted maturely. The two people you would least expect it to have kept politics out. Then another viewer question from Asit Modi: is the geography of Pakistan set to change in a few days? Asit Modi from Maharashtra asking this question. Why is Pakistan, which has lost every war against India, flying so high? Sanjay Mishra asking this question from UP. Is Pakistan rattled because it is set to lose POK? Ram Kumar asking these questions from Haryana. But what is the opposition asking? Pradhan Mantri Gayab. Is that the level at which the country should be at the current moment?
It seems to be that you want us, all of right-wingers want, that opposition shouldn't ask any type of question to Prime Minister. You know, our Prime Minister is so sensitive towards violence and terror attack. You know, in May, Manipur violence started. Now, in May 2023, Manipur violence started. After 2 months, he visited Manipur. After 4 months, he again visited Manipur. After 6 months, he again visited Manipur. After 8 months, he again visited Manipur. How sensitive he is towards terror attack. When terror attack was done in Pahalgam, he also visited there. You want us to say all those things. You want us. And you're forcing us to say all these things, and we shouldn't ask any type of question to Prime Minister. If there is a violence in any state or a terror attack, what Prime Minister is doing, it's our fundamental right to ask Prime Minister that what he's doing. We have extended full support to the army, to the Prime Minister to take decision. He's also taking decision. We are not questioning that. But we are questioning the labs. We are questioning where you are. If you return back, why you wasn't there in that meeting? Why you are skipping all those meetings now? Gayab means missing. BJP has distributed.
Is he missing?
Missing.
No. Do you have television sets at home? You will see these pictures in your newspaper tomorrow, but television is showing the meetings that the Prime Minister is taking. Those visuals are available. I don't think you saw. I don't think you saw the Prime Minister's visuals of meeting the National Security Advisor at the tarmac when he returned from Saudi Arabia, or visuals of his meeting with defense personnel and security personnel at the airport when he returned on 23rd. I don't think you see all of this, because there is no fact that you can base your arguments on. You want to ask questions, be my guest, ask questions. You're on television channels, please ask questions. But putting out tweets and material that is used by Pakistan, Karan Verma, can the opposition parties even justify that? When they bring in, Siddaramaiah says war ki jarurat nahi hai. One hand, Rahul Gandhi goes and says we are with the government for whatever action. Siddaramaiah says a completely different thing. Somebody saying talks with Pakistan, war is not an option. Somebody else is saying, that elections are around the corner. Is this a Congress party, or is this a party of, okay, I'll just control my language. Respond, Karan Verma.
So Navika ji, you told Sanjay Jha that, the response needs to be deliberate and calibrated. Well, guess what? It is very much deliberate and calibrated. This is the typical Congress good cop, bad cop. Rahul Gandhi will show as if, he's with the Prime Minister. Sanjay Jha on our panel will say, oh, we are with the Prime Minister. And then they leave elements like Siddaramaiah, Vijay Wadettiwar, Saifuddin Soz, and all those rabble-rousers, all those people. For them, the hatred for the Prime Minister, I'm sorry to say, far exceeds their love for the country. They want to see the Prime Minister fail, and they don't care even if the country fails in that process. So this is their good cop and bad cop mentality. And Sanjay Jha just mentioned about 2611. I'm so glad today we don't have a government that was in place at that time of 2611, when barely few days later you had declared it as a RSS ki sazish, where barely a few months later you did the Sharm el Sheikh agreement with Pakistan. And you were begging for Pakistan players to come in IPL. So I'm really glad that it is a healthy departure from those times. And Navika ji, the Prime Minister, our friend Tariq just said, the Prime Minister went to Manipur. The Prime Minister is so sensitive that he doesn't want to go there just for the eyeballs. It was the Home Minister who went there. Unlike Rahul Gandhi, who goes to places only for optics and creates a nuisance there, the Prime Minister wants to work in silence. The Home Minister went there, MOS Home spent many days there. There were record agreements that were signed to address historical issues. That is what the Prime Minister is all about. He doesn't need these optics. He is highly successful as a politician. Your parties probably need that cheap publicity. He is far beyond that. He has a larger calling, and at this point of time, you know, we must take a leaf from Shashi Tharoor's book. I think Sanjay should learn from Shashi Tharoor. What did Shashi Tharoor say, Navika ji? Now is not the time to introspect, but respond. There will come a time for introspection. We will be together doing that, and we will hold the government responsible. Kiran Rijiju was the first person to say, of course, something wrong.
Do you agree with that thought process? Introspection, time for asking questions, of course, will come. But is this the time? Is this the time? Sanjay Jha, while you think about the answer, we did a small survey on social media. Is Congress compromising India's global standing by such statements? Yes, say 93% of the people. No, say 6%. Can't say 1%. 93% people actually believe that this is not right, how the Congress is doing. Is the timing wrong, Sanjay Jha? You are muted, and then you will blame me that I mute the Congress.
I'm not blaming you. Since my friend Karan mentioned Manipur, I need him to be a little sensitive here. Karan, I hope you're aware over 250 people, innocent people, have been murdered in those violent attacks in Manipur, and the Prime Minister hasn't even been there once. These are serious issues. There need to be conversations about these, and it doesn't matter which side we are on. We have to fight.
Absolutely, there need to be conversations about these, and there was a discussion on Manipur in the Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha after the passage of the Waqf bill. Please go back and check on how many Congress parliamentarians were present in the parliament that night. And Sanjay Jha, QED, you just proved the point on how Congress, how serious the Congress is about asking questions. We leave it at that. Posturing, yes, do posture. That's what politics is all about. But when we are in a stage when we are seeking answers, and we are in a stage where we are close to a strike on Pakistan, is this the time for the Congress party to give out all of these questions? Introspection before the strike? Retribution before or after the questions? The Congress needs to decide. Ladies and gentlemen, I would have thought when the opposition parties had said they were standing with the Prime Minister, they meant it in the letter and spirit, because after all, standing with the Prime Minister was actually about